gentlemen, Mighty John Marshall, the record guy. Mighty John, good morning, babe. Nice.
Good morning, Phil. How are you doing?
Doing well. I'm considering, have you gotten a haircut?
I was just saying that to somebody yesterday. I got to get a haircut. It's going to be in a ponytail pretty soon.
I know what you mean. Oh, my gosh. We're going to look like that guy up there in the left-hand corner of your website at moneymusic.com, the Beach Boys' Endless Summer there, right?
Well, I tell you, it's amazing, how much you miss something as simple as a haircut. You don't think about it until you really need one.
Oh, my goodness. Boy, you couldn't have more wisdom than that, I'll tell you. John, we're going to talk about 10 big money records. I know lots of our listeners hear you on Bohannon and other national shows, so thank you for making time with us here as well. Mighty John, record guy.
Thank you, Phil.
Start? You betcha, buddy. Where would you like to start?
Well, we have 10 big money records. We'll start with 10 and count down to the really big number one. Number 10, the album that was out when Elvis passed away, it was called Moody Blue. A lot of people have the album in blue vinyl. Those are only worth up to about $25. But if you have a copy of Elvis's Moody Blue in gold, green, red, or white vinyl, then you're up to $1,200. And I found one at a yard sale, so I know they're out there.
Oh, my gosh. That is so awesome. Yeah. And this is the RCA label, Elvis Moody Blue.
Yes.
$100. All righty. Where to next?
Well, Leonard Skinner, their very first 45 was called Michelle. Not the same Michelle as the Beatles, but the name of the 45 is Michelle. Leonard Skinner, up to $1,200.
Not bad at all, folks. You can go to moneymusic.com. First of all, you see on the top of the page, probably the most collectible, right? Elvis and the Beatles, and you have Michael Jackson and Police, and it's a great website you have there. Do you have any specials going on, John?
Well, not right now, but the big deal always is our price guide, just $19.95, that'll list the values for over 1 million different records from 1902 to the present day.
Wow, that's awesome.
For the very first group to record for Motown, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, the first 45 released by Motown was called Bad Girl, up to $1,500.
Played Orbison on this list, too.
Yeah, Roy Orbison, Crying, big number one hit for him. The value was for a stereo copy of the album, up to $1,500.
Oh, what is it? Do you know what the album looks like, John?
It just has like a picture of his glasses, like on the cover, kind of a caricature.
Yep.
I believe that.
All right, folks. $1,500. Roy Orbison. This goes back to the early 60s. So,
yes.
All righty. Where do we go from here?
Well, you remember Frankie Ford, Ooh-wee, baby, let me take you on a sea cruise.
How can I forget?
Not going on any sea cruises right now, but an original copy on a 78 RPM Frankie Ford Sea Cruise up to $2,000.
Get out. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Folks, if you have any, you can give us a call at 508-996-0500. At your website, John, you have a very interesting article about these are records you should know about. Who is it Hassel Atkins? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Hassel Atkins. There are a lot of records out there that people have never heard of by recording artists they've never heard of, but can be worth a lot of money. So we put out a special price guide called Records You Should Know About, just so that you'd be aware of some of these things. You might go to a yard sale and you see something, I never heard of that. Well, that doesn't mean it's not worth a lot of money. So Hassel Atkins, he had two that we list there. I think The Hunch, and I can't remember which other one we put up there, but each up to around $1,000 to $2,000.
I see that. She's Mine, She's Mine, and The Hunch. Wow.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so Frankie Ford, he was worth $2,000 here.
Yes, 78. How about Billy Joel? Who'd think Billy Joel was worth money? Well, it can be. The album from 1980 called The Stranger. Now, a stereo copy worth no more than $10. But if you should find a mono copy, up to $2,000. The Stranger.
That's the key. A mono copy, folks. Billy Joel.
Billy Joel.
The Stranger. And here's one of our favorite groups, the Beach Boys.
Beach Boys. And a song, we could dedicate to you, Phil, When I Finally Grow Up to Be a Man. Red vinyl copy, up to $3,000.
I'm Peter Pan, baby. Peter Pan.
So if you have a black vinyl copy, it'd be up to about $20, but a red vinyl, up to $3,000.
When I grow up, red vinyl, $3,000.
Yes.
Unbelievable. This is the Beach Boys, folks. Again, back in the 60s. So many of you who have these, you're sitting on some big money, as John, the record guy, says. All righty. From the Beach Boys to...
Well, you might not know the name, Jackie Brenston. The song is called Rocket 88. Most record historians consider it to be the very first rock and roll record. 19-year-old Ike Turner on piano. Up to $5,000. Rocket 88. Jackie
I'm going to have to play that for our audience at some point. Jackie Brenston? Brenston. Wow, this is a new one on me, John. Wow.
Recorded at Sun Studios for Sam Phillips, but it was put out on Chess Records.
I'll be damned. Rocket 88?
Yeah.
$5,000. $5,000, folks.
Yeah.
And where are we on this list? We're heading towards, number 2?
Yeah, big money. Chet Atkins put out an album called My Brother Sings. His brother couldn't sing, but nonetheless, the album worth up to $6,000.
No, get out.
Yeah.
$6,000 for a
Chet Atkins.
A Chet Atkins? Oh, my gosh.
RCA.
And we have your big money records to share with you right now, folks. Timpani roll. What is your number one big money record?
All right. On this list for this month, we give it to Robert Johnson, known as the father of the blues. He put out 26 different 78s back in the 30s. Each one of them worth at least $8,000, such as his biggest hit, Hellhound on My Trail, Robert Johnson, 1937.
Can you hum a few bars of that, my buddy? Hellhound on My Trail.
No, I don't believe I can.
Oh, John, the record
1937,
guy.
that was the same year you were born, wasn't it?
Oh, my God. Have you gotten your stimulus check yet?
I have, yes.
Oh, good.
Yes. So we eat for another week.
There you go. Folks, one of the greatest websites around, and I'm not kidding you. You will find it so interesting, chock-filled with all kinds of interesting information. Go to Money Music, that's MONEY, music, MUSIC.com. Simple as that, moneymusic.com. Oh, you are the best. Mighty John, the record guy, we love you. You know that.
Phil, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
You bet it. What a pleasure. We'll do it again very soon.
Next month, I'll have summer records to look for, to remind you of summertime.
Yeah, good. And hopefully things will be a little bit more relaxed by then with this crisis that we're all going through. Stay healthy and stay well, all right, my friend?
All right, you too, Phil. Thank you.
Thank you. That's Mighty John, the record guy, and you can go to moneymusic.com and see why I rave about his website. We'll be right back.